Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. 45.
Breeze to throw on second down. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby. Sammy!
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Breeze now on first down. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. That one goes for 36 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he's got this one down to the 10. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. To throw is Breeze. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Tech McKinley in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. It's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Ready.
Throwing now is Breeze. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Following the the made field goal. Lutz to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
21.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And an alley to run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan in there to sack him for a loss of 6. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting...
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
Last stop. Last stop.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down in bounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really, by the way?
That he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Hey, express! Everybody set!
Now it's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Bree's going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Here we
And
go.
they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
36.
From the gun, it's Breeze. On the check down, he finds Camaro. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit, trying to run it on third down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Hey, boys, we got 4.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about Porter want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Completion, that'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Hey, 95.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara, able to spin free. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go as a 9-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. I know you felt that one.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal.
Tight end right.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Breeze now on 1st down. This is caught by Ginn. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Kill!
When we watch Drew Brees practice, the thing that always strikes us is after every throw he makes, he continues to go through his progressions, you know, so he gets that muscle memory, okay? In a game, if I don't have this throw I just made, I might have this one, I might have that one. It's amazing. One of the reasons he's come out so hot today, he's already seen it happen.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's Breeze. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. That's it. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Alex Okafor with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Matt Bosher now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now it's Ginn. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here 1st and 10. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right up.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. Vic Beasley in there to sack him for a loss of 6. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
The Saints on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
4 down, 4 down.
Here's Breeze to throw. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. And here now come the Falcons. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
20.
Ryan will throw again. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Hey, Tuesday. Hey, express. Let's go.
Throwing again. Ryan. On the grab over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Left.
Again, Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
Move. Ready. We waiting.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And Watson has it right side. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Here we go. 4 down. Check.
Breeze leads this one with Kamara. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel forward.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Des Bryant from 8 yards out. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So out come the Falcons now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. Now Ryan on second down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 67 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Back now here live in New Orleans. On second down, here's Ryan. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. On third down, Ryan. He's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Bryant's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Breeze. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Grady Jarrett with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Breeze now to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Let's go. Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go.
To throw on 2nd down. Ryan, this is caught. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's the fullback taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, nice catch. Nice catch. Touchdown, nice catch.
So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47.
From the shotgun, Riley. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey. 4 down.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
3 down. Here we go.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34.
4 down. 45.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Complete to Bryant. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
We got 4.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
You don't want no problem.
Breeze now on first down. Again has it complete. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do, and think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
Here we go.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
What's tight? Tight is right. Ready, what's that?
Back to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Right there. All day, baby.
Bree's going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Back to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow, I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. Kamara, and able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Get set. Watch tight. Tight end right. Ready, what's that?
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Falcons going to use another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Ready. Yellow weighty.
He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going